You wrote a book about the Jewish diaspora in the Balkans, something that I'm interested in to hear more about is the saving of the Bulgarian Jews during the Second World War. What can you tell me about it? What do you know? I think it's like one of those things that are not many people know about it, especially in the West. I know Mikhail Barzuar, who's I don't know if maybe I'm wrong. He was an advisor to Shimon Peres, but he was one of those kids that was saved during the Second World War. So
Yes, well, it is known. There were only several, let's say, exceptional cases in the history of Holocaust. A small Jewish community of Denmark that was evacuated to neutral Sweden. Couple of thousand people, remarkable, but in terms of numbers, very small. And then Kingdom of Bulgaria, or kingdom in its old borders, which was one of the Nazi allied countries, which famously did not send troops on the Eastern Front to Stalingrad, and did not...
I think they sent one ambulance.
Okay.
This is what I know.
Yeah, Swiss sent many. This is also relatively little known, that Swiss Red Cross until 1944 only supported Nazi Germany, and all the help from Switzerland went only to one side in the war. So Bulgaria was a close ally of Nazi Germany, and as a such got a reward to occupy territories it claimed, Northern Macedonia and parts of Aegean Macedonia and Thrace in today's Greece. And in 1941, as a result of Nazi German invasion of Yugoslavia and Greece, that Bulgaria participated in, it acquired these territories. Okay, it would have never got them without Nazi support, or that alliance with Nazi Germany. And it is the Jews, or 11,343 precisely, of Skopje, of Bitola, Štip, and many places in Kavala, Ceres, and so on in eastern, in Thrace and eastern Macedonia, Aegean Macedonia, that were then on the 15th or 11th of March in 1943 deported by Bulgarian troops to Lom, and from there by boats to Vienna, and then by trains to Treblinka, where they were all gassed immediately upon arrival. And that is that is a very tragic taint on otherwise remarkable story of the survival of 49,000 Bulgarian Jews, the citizens of the old Bulgarian kingdom. Okay, so these 11,343 were not given Bulgarian citizenship, even though they lived in Skopje or in Ceres.
I'm going to tell you that the historians in Bulgaria are still arguing whether we could have done something or whether Bulgaria couldn't do anything. And
Bulgarians have done a lot, and the Bulgarian church to
save the Jews from Macedonia.
To save the Jews from Bulgaria. They went on public protests and street protests and tried to and successfully managed to stop deportations and to persuade Tsar Boris to give up on making these concessions to Nazis. Unfortunately, they were not able to prevent these early deportations from the occupied territories, but these early deportations are still responsibility of occupying Bulgarian state authorities, police, armed forces in these areas.